8?
Yeah.
Well, the first thing, ladies and gentlemen, I'd do for number 8 is I would write down the numbers from least to greatest, although you don't really need to do that because mode just means most, but you can at least see it a little bit better here. So we have a 15, we have a 16, and I'd like to cross it off just to make sure I used it there. I have a 17, I have 1, 2, 3 18s, 1, 2, 3 18s, and apparently 2 19s. And then I would have looked in my notes and seen what the word mode means, and that mode means the one that happened the most. And the number that appears the most seems to be this guy right here, 18. That would be what I would do, Bailey.
Can you do number 11, please?
Odds are relatively good. If I can find them. Write a fraction equivalent or equal to 3/5 that has a denominator of 100. I want a fraction equal to 3/5 that has the bottom equal to 100. So then I just say, okay, how do I go from 5 to 100? Multiply by 20. 5 times 20, so 3 times 20 is 60. So 60 over 100. You don't reduce it because they asked you to, they wanted the fraction that was 100. So if you reduce it, you're going to end up with 3/5, but that's not what they really asked you for. Should I do number 12? Because somebody always asks me about number 12. No, Zach? Oh, I should do that. Please make sure, first of all, kids, I say this probably every time, the word of means times, and that's all you're doing is multiplying 8 times $27.50. Secondly, note to self would be this. I see people do this all the time. 8% is not 0.8 because that's 80%. 8%, if you put the decimal back 2 places, is 0.08. Otherwise, you're going to end up with $22 in tax as opposed to $2 and something. And then it's just a matter of multiplying out. You really don't need that 0 at the end of $27.50, but hey. And again, I always try to take a quick little guess here. I'm going to guess it's going to be less than $3. 10% of this would be $2.75. 40, 56, 60, 16, what's that? 22, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. 3 decimal places, $2.20. Did I get that right? That's how much your tax was. Come on.
Can you do number 2?
Number 2. Love number 2. One pack of trading card sells for $1.50. How many can you buy for $10? Can I ask what you did for that?
I put down the bottom 50 until I got some.
What did you get?
Got 7.
Yeah, but if you take $1.50 times 7, you get more than, you get $10.50. You don't have enough to buy 7 of them. Hence the reason why the answer was 6. You can buy 6 of them. It's a division problem. $1.50 into $10. Move the decimal 2 places, decimal 2 places. 6 times this is what? 900? You don't have enough to buy the 7th pack, so that's the most you can buy. It said complete packs. So you can't buy a 7th one because you'd have to wash dishes or something for the owner of the company. You're the one that missed 0, Kyle? But you figured you're claiming that your compass is more important than probably working on the math thing. So you do or don't. Speak it loudly so the camera can hear you. Kyle says, but he doesn't have anything out. His book is closed. His papers are all put away. Just so you know, whoever's listening to this. Howard.
You number 4.
Oh, I thought you said how.
4. If Robert reads 2 pages per minute, how many pages could he read in 1.5 hours? So at 2 pages per minute, 2 pages per minute. The problem with this, Holly, is that this is given in hours and your rate is given in minutes. Okay? Note to self, you just need to change this to minutes. Make this minutes. How do I change 1.5 hours to minutes? You already know what it is. What is it? Right. 1 hour is 60 minutes, a half an hour is 30 minutes, so 1.5 hours is 90 minutes. So it's 2 pages for every minute. So if you have 90 minutes, it's going to be 2 times 90, 180 pages. 180 pages. How does?
Would it be wrong on the test if we don't label each one?
I would do my best to label, let's just say that.
Like minutes and years.
Are you asking just because, or are you planning on labeling or not labeling?
Well, like on some of these, I didn't label like units.
Well, let's just label tomorrow and then you won't have to worry about it.
Okay.
Our goal should not to be to do the very littlest. The very littlest possible?
Least.
Very least?
Yes.
No other questions on all this? Ashley?
Did you do number 8?
I did number 8 already.
Oh, I'm
Of
sorry.
the 4 problems I did, I believe that was one of them.
I'm sorry, I meant number 6.
Good. I was getting a little worried that I was gonna have to do one that I already did, which 6 is over here. Imagine if your pieces of paper were just this big. What is the perimeter of the rectangle with vertices? First of all, Ashley, did you do it on a piece of graph paper or use your paper for graphs? You didn't draw your own lines, you used the lines that were there? So, did your points look like this? 3, 2, 1, 2, 3. Kendall, how did you do on this? Pretty good, you get those coordinates? Kendall?
I think I did it backwards, but I still got it right.
Yeah, well, it's still not a good idea. 2, negative, or negative 2, 2, you go negative 2, 2, 2, negative 2, negative 2, and 3, negative 2. Alright, so Ashley, you drew this box, and you got this thing right?
I think I just got the perimeter. Wouldn't it be 6 and 5?
Let's again, anybody know what words of advice I always tell people when it comes to counting these things? When it comes to counting units here, let me draw them down here. You're going to have lines that go through like this. I've always said too, Morgan,
Don't count the spaces on the
or the exact opposite of that would be what. Always count the spaces, not the hash marks, because you'll get messed up there. How many spaces is here? 1 space, 2 space, 3 space, 4 space, 5 spaces, which I think is what you said. You alright, Sam?
Yeah.
And then going up, I thought you said this, 1, 2, 3, 4. It is a 5 by 4 rectangle,
Oh, yeah.
and the perimeter then would be 5 plus 5 plus 4 plus 4, which is 18. Where did you go wrong?
I counted this line.
Yes,
So I
and
got
that's,
65.
yeah, that's, you got 6 down here, 5 down here, yeah, it's always spaces. More. One more. Kendall,
So are we allowed to use notes for this?
you are allowed to write a separate piece of paper for notes. You may not use your pretest, either the test or the sheets. You can do just like Taylor has right here.
You did it.
You can take out, I actually recommend what Holly did, bring that up here, Holly, so I can put that in the camera. You can, I recommend doing what Holly did. She took a a piece of normal paper and you can write notes to yourself about specific problems even. I can't make this any easier than this. So like Holly said, problem number 4, change the second number amount to the right amount. Or problem number 5. I mean, she has it specifically for each problem, which I think is a great idea. I don't know why more people don't. As we get into this harder math, I'm pretty sure some of you will take me up more on that. We're still in relatively simple things. So Kyle, how are your notes coming? A little louder so I can hear, wouldn't it? Kyle doesn't have it yet. It always shows the teacher. Oh, here, look.
Hello, camera.
Do you have to